Well, the snow initially caught our attention with this alert day, but it's going to be the high winds that will finish this one off tonight and into your Saturday. So do know that the snow threat overall is not going to be a major impact with this alert day going forward. It is going to be the gusty winds. Let's look at where snow is actively falling over toward Williams, Fulton County, up across southern Michigan, more in the form of rain now, working back into the Toledo metro. So it's going to be a sloppy and slushy evening. And as far as additional accumulations in the next couple of hours, little if any additional accumulation here in the Toledo metro. Much of what is falling is melting on the roadways. Light snow and rain from Sylvania to Ottawa Hills down toward Holland. The south end of the metro turns more to rain, and that is going to be a trend as we peek in over toward I-75. A lot of wet roadways, and I do expect those raindrops are going to continue to keep things very wet tonight. We are in the mid to upper 30s to right around 40 degrees, and here's the winds beginning to pick up off to the south and to the east. We're getting some wind gusts. It could be approaching 45 to 50 miles per hour off to the south and east, and it's part of this powerful storm system that is going to not only ravage the area with strong gusty winds, but usher in much colder weather over the next 24 hours. This is a powerful storm system. In fact, it was last weekend that we issued the alert day for this one. That rain to snow mix occurring right now. Wind's going to be the next story, and the extreme cold that will follow could send us to sub-zero wind chills by tomorrow night. Let's time out that transition in our hour-by-hour forecast. Let's send it over to meteorologist John Birchfield. John, you've got the details of that.
Yeah, Chris, some areas are already starting to see some raindrops fall as temperatures climb above freezing. Within the next several hours, we will see exclusively rain as temperatures climb well above freezing. The hour-by-hour forecast, we're going to pinpoint by about 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Everyone's going to be seeing rain, which should provide some reprieve in road conditions, melting away snow accumulations. Through the early part of the overnight hours, we're going to see some rain showers, but that is when the wind will begin to intensify. Let's fast forward the clock. That low pressure system is going to move off to the north and east of us, and that is going to allow those winds to kick up on the backside of this. We're going to be talking west southwest winds gusting 50 to 60 miles an hour through the early part of Saturday. As we fast forward the clock, Saturday afternoon could feature a few snow showers as temperatures drop, and any snow that does fall from the sky does run the risk of blowing and drifting as a result of those winds. It is going to be windy through the duration of Saturday, but overall the worst of the wind is expected early Saturday morning through the middle of the day. The strongest winds are likely to occur to the south and east of the Toledo metro. That is where winds gusting to 60 miles an hour could pose the potential for wind damage as well as power outages. Even if you're not in that pink shaded area north and west of the metro, 50 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts will be possible. And let's send it back to Chris with an hour-by-hour timeline on when the worst of those winds arrive.
Yeah, John, with these winds, too, when we're talking 50, 55, 60 miles per hour, it doesn't take much snow, especially as it becomes lighter and fluffier for a lot of blowing of that snow tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Any snow showers that take place tomorrow could reduce visibility out on the roads with that wind.
Be extra cautious if you're traveling at any point through the course of the weekend. Meteorologist John Birchfield, appreciate that update. And there's those winds beginning to pick up south and east of the Toledo metro. Really, it's going to be an all-day wind event as we go through Saturday. Gusty winds will exceed 50 to 55 miles per hour through tomorrow morning. Could even briefly touch close to 60, especially east of I-75 and toward our lakeshore areas. For tonight, we're going to be back to rain, then change over to snow overnight tonight. Very windy with those southeast winds turning southwesterly and could gust 50 to 60 miles per hour. Our alert day Saturday for our temperatures in the 20s, snow showers, blowing snow, and I do expect additional snow accumulations tomorrow. Not going to be significant from this point forward. Most areas in Ohio may see another inch of snow, much of that falling tonight into tomorrow. Perhaps some higher totals across southern Michigan, but that will all be blowing and drifting through the day tomorrow. High winds continue our alert day Saturday into Sunday. The cold air plunges in. You're going to feel that chill Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Not only overnight lows down to, if not below zero, wind chills through early next week could be double digits below zero.